Hey, what's up guys? Sam from Cube Studios here, back in another episode of Millennium Duel's Expert Mode. As I start off all these videos lately, I want to give a huge shout out to all my supporters on Patreon. I appreciate you guys a lot, and you're helping make the difference because a couple of my videos lately have been getting hit by copyright strikes. So I appreciate all of that support over there. Now I also want to make a quick mention to follow me on Twitter and Twitch again, as I always do at the end of these videos, but this time, because I'm doing a giveaway very soon, I have all of the Gears of War games to be giving away on, I'll either be doing that on Twitter or Patreon or something like that. I haven't figured out exactly how to do it yet, so I'll be looking forward to your suggestions for that in the comments below. We are approaching 1,000 followers on Twitch, so if you want to help me get there and celebrate a bunch of streams I'm going to be doing, my streaming schedule might be getting switched up soon because it's the end of the semester. It's approaching the end of the semester, which is like the second week of December. So I might be mixing things up there while I'm on Christmas vacation or winter vacation, however you want to call it. I will have a lot of time off, so I might be streaming a lot more than I would be normally from just 2 days a week. And then I might be switching up the days, so whatever. We're approaching the 1,000 follower mark, so go ahead and follow me there. And I'll let you guys know more information about the giveaway, because not only I have the whole Gears of War trilogy, Gears of War Judgment, and I have the Warthog and Forza, maybe it's Forza Horizon to give away. I don't know. Whatever the most recent Forza game is, I have the Warthog for that to give away. Warthog from Halo. A couple other things. I'll try and do some random giveaways. All sorts of stuff like that. So follow me on those websites in the links below. And check those things out. Especially the new tiers that I've made for Patreon. But anyway, we're taking on Crow Hogan now and his Blackwing deck. Now, everyone in the comments last week was telling me that I better prepare a sweet-ass deck for this one. And I didn't do that at all. I didn't make a deck. We're going back to use the old Evil Swarm deck. Because I remember Evil Swarm cards are pretty good at countering special summons. And Blackwing decks obviously put a lot of emphasis on special summoning monsters. So I'm sure I might have some better decks to deal with, but when I was scrolling through the list of decks I had already built, the Evil Swarm looked to me like we can make that work. So we're going to try and make that work and see what happens, because I haven't used that deck in fucking forever either, but here we go. Okay, good. I got like no fucking monsters. Lovely. Alright, so he didn't do anything for this first turn though. Once per turn you can shuffle one Ill Swarm monster from your hand or face up from your side of the field in the main deck and add one monster from your deck to your hand. Not really something I want right now. He's got 1950 attack, so that would probably take care of most things. And then maybe we'll keep that out in the field just for something to do. We'll set Breakthrough Skill as well, and we'll just summon him and try to get an attack in early. Just because he's got a pretty high attack, and I don't think many Blackwing monsters can stand up to that. What did this attack effect do? This card is face up on the field. You cannot use it for spin. If this card is in your graveyard, you can remove from play this card plus one tuner monster to special summon one Blackwing Synchro monster from your extra deck. Okay, so that's going to set up for a Synchro monster soon, but I do have Fiendish Chain and a Smashing Ground in my hand to deal with that if we run into situations. I don't really need to get rid of that right now either. Let's see what he's got. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can normal summon. Oh, there's something else is going to be afoot here in a second. Don't you worry. Oh, never mind. Are you really just going right into the battle phase? Do we Fiendish Chain this? Once per turn, you can target one Blackwing monster you control. Until the end phase, it gains attack equal to the attack of all. That's a pretty good effect, but it's not. I don't want to use this because it's not using its effect right now. I guess we use. No, I don't want to use Fiendish Chain. I'm just going to lose 50 life points. That's really not that big a deal. We'll just take that loss. Whatever. If, like, I don't get anything that can deal with it next turn, I can just Smash and Ground it. Although I kind of want to save... Oh, shit. I didn't get a monster. How am I not getting a monster? I need one right now, real bad. Because I don't have... Shit, we gotta use Smash and Ground early. Just because that's 2,000 life points that I don't want to have to deal with. I don't even have... The deck isn't even like a 50-50 split between Magic and Trap. There's only like 10 Trap cards in this deck. Shit, I'm like burning through them all already. Anyway, here's the Synchro monster that we saw coming. What is the effect of this card? It just inflicts piercing damage. Never mind, that's really not that big a deal. Oh, is it immune to effects of cards? Because it's got the like X through it. The effects of that Synchro monster... Oh, it just negates the effects. Anyway, let's activate Fiendish Chain. Because its effects are negated, but it's not the effects that I need to worry about. It's the fact that it could do a lot of damage to me. Well, there goes my Fiendish Chain, which is now going to permanently take up a spot on my side of the field, so I'm not a fan of that. Can I please get a monster that's useful? Okay, what are you? Target one special summon monster on the field. Shuffle that target into the deck. Once per turn, you can shuffle one from your hand or face up on your side of the field. And add one monster. Alright, so maybe we do this for now, just because I need a different monster. I need something. Oh, I can select it specifically. You can normal summon one additional monster. You don't need that effect right now. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card. None of these things are doing the things I need. Up to twice per turn, you can banish one monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack until your opponent's next end phase. That'll do it. I believe there's a monster in the graveyard, right? There should be. Yeah. So he'll now have enough attack. Let's do it. Until your opponent's next end phase. As long as this summon sticks, I can banish the normal monster I have. Because that's useless to me now. Considering this deck's all about not special summoning. And now we can just attack. It keeps asking me to activate cards. I don't want to do that. What the fuck is that? Oh, good. Well, we almost had him. I guess we just use Fiendish Chain. I think this duel is just gonna be a wash, considering I just got like every single trap card in this deck in one go. Yeah. Okay. Let's Fiendish Chain this again, just to prolong the duel? Really? There's no other reason to do it. Just stop this from attacking. It's gonna keep asking me to activate Breakthrough Skill, even though Breakthrough Skill isn't gonna prevent any effect from being activated right now. So that would be a total fucking waste, but I'm glad it keeps asking me anyway. It's important that you ask me these questions, because maybe the seventh time you ask me will be the time I'm like, yes, let's do it. I can't hold B fast enough, it seems like. If no effects are being activated, I don't want to do the thing. Damn it. I'm just not getting the good monsters right now. No combo. Rescue Rabbit, who can do nothing for me. Or normal monsters from your deck. I'm pretty sure I've already used the normal monsters from this deck that would like have saved me or done anything at all. In fact, I'm quite confident the only normal monsters I have, one's in my graveyard, the other's removed from play. 90% sure those are the only normal monsters in this deck. So Rescue Rabbit, now fucking useless. Except it can block this attack for one more turn for me to delay this duel into the fucking ground. But I've already lost, so the delay is kind of pointless. I can't summon this, can I? Once per turn, you can target one level 5 or higher non-dark monster on the field, destroy that target. While that would be cute, I can't summon it. So you gotta go back. Looks cool. No. Add the card. Do we... For one less tribute, then target one monster in your graveyard and the target can gain the following effect. Nope. You can normal summon one additional monster. Can't do that because I don't have another one in my hand. I could special summon this. That'd be cute. You can tribute this card on target one face-up monster. I just need something. Oh, I did have one more normal summon monster, which wouldn't have done me any good anyway. I think we grab this bull-looking... No. There's another bull-looking thing I have that I need to grab instead. What was it? Maybe it was this thing. Is this what I was thinking of? No. What the fuck was I looking at? I guess fuck it. We're just gonna grab this thing. Because it has more attack. I don't know. I totally lost track of what card I was thinking I was going to grab. Whatever. It'll let me special summon something from my graveyard, which actually doesn't matter. Let's activate Breakthrough Skill to negate that trap card. Thanks for the request. What is this? If you control a block, destroy all face-down spell and trap cards your opponent controls. If you control exactly. Let's activate it. Breakthrough Skill. Negate this effect. Your time has come, Breakthrough Skill. Just because I can use it from the graveyard. I don't know. The thing is, it's still going to ask me from the graveyard if I would like to activate that effect. The truth is, I would not. Luckily, I drew all my trap cards in the first turn, so that duel went really well for me. See, for an Evil Swarm deck to work properly, you need to be able to draw monster cards and just chain together summons to get those powerful XYZ monsters out really fast, so you can shut down the opponent's XYZ or XYZ special summoning potential. And like people in the comments need me to teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In fact, you guys always tell me how to play. But that's the purpose of this deck. And when I draw 6 trap cards on the first fucking turn and 1 monster, not much I can do. Not much I can do. And then when I just consistently draw 1 monster that can get picked the fuck off, good things aren't happening. Good things not happening, folks. Alright. Do we just want this? Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Discard 1 a swarm monster, and if you do, take control of that monster. That seems interesting, but I also like just this to negate. No, wait. Neither of these negate. Who's the negator? What do you do? It's Ouroboros I'm looking for. You can detach 1 XYZ from this card. Face up. Nah, I don't need the effects. Do I not have Ouroboros in this deck? Why in the fuck wouldn't I have him in this deck? Why would I have 2 Gaga Cowboy, but I don't have him in this deck? Oh, that's a mistake we're gonna have to rectify after this duel. Oh, that's a critical mistake. Whatever. I guess we'll summon this for now, and we can just take control of his monsters. Because he was only summoning something with a max 2000 attack. Even though this goes against the negate special summons thing I was talking about. For this deck, I do have Mirror Force that would prevent it from being attacked anyway. So that's not a big threat we're looking for. I still can't believe Ouroboros. I didn't put Ouroboros in this deck. Why the fuck do I have 2 Gaga Cowboys but not Ouroboros? Does that monster have to be face up, or can I just do this? Can I use its effect while it's face down? It does not appear to be that way. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, which he does not. Destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Nope. Do we summon you or you? During the turn this card was normal summoned, you can normal summon 1 additional. Ooh. So we're gonna summon you. And that... This game's fun. This game's really fun. Well, I still get the additional summon, so there's that. I'm not totally out in the dark. Fucking Torrential Tribute in a Blackwing deck, you fucking suck. Especially considering, I would imagine most of the time you would assume you've got more monsters out in the field with a Blackwing deck. What the fuck ever. We're still in a better position this duel simply for the fact alone that I've got monsters in my hand. So I can actually use the... What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, goody. Why don't you fucking do whatever? What the fuck? I'm not gonna activate Mirror Force for that. So I just negated all the damage I did. That was fucking sick. Wow. Anyway, you can special summon this card from your hand, so let's do that. It should be pretty powerful now because it's also dark, so I'm gonna receive benefits from this Mystic Plasma Zone. Appreciate that. Once per turn, you can target 1 level 5 or higher non-dark monster on the field, destroy that target. Nah, none of these are level 5 or higher, though, so no thanks. When this card leaves the field because of your opponent's card, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and take control of that target until your next end phase. Do we want to just apply a lot of pressure with this card? Because it'll also have a 2000 attack, and then we can just march right on through. Or do we like, nah, let's do this. Let's attack with, ooh. I was considering taking the XYZ, getting the XYZ monster and then taking control of this. Considering we're not going to do life point damage either way this turn. Oh, no, I don't have another one of that card in this deck, so that's totally pointless. Never mind. Why don't I have more than one of that card? What does this do? Your opponent special summons a monster, you can attach, change that special summon to face down defense position. That's a lame effect. It doesn't negate it at all. Whatever. We're just going to attack for now. Let's attack with the one that does slightly more damage. You gotta be fucking shitting me, you piece of shit. Let me guess. That effect lasts until the end of this turn. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? So now nothing happens for me. Good. I don't get the XYZ monster or to do damage to it, but at least I didn't summon the XYZ monster because then I would have lost both. Silver lining, I guess. Activate the effect of a card. What card? No, it's going to ask me if I want to activate Call of the Haunted. I don't right now. What are you, why are you going into battle phase? This card can attack your opponent directly. Change one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense position. No. We're going to activate Mirror Force for this. Because this would mean both of my monsters get destroyed. No, I don't want to change another card effect. Plus, we can destroy 2 for that, so it's not awful move. I think I've gotten uncentered from the middle of my camera, whatever. Fix it in post. Okay, I can conduct an extra summon this turn now. So I think what we're going to do is we'll sacrifice the one that I can special summon. Is that a good idea? We could do that. Well, Call of the Haunted doesn't let me bring back XYZ monsters, does it? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. But it doesn't have any cards attached to it, so I can't use its effect. But it will have a high attack value because it is dark, so maybe that's not all bad. So when this is Mirror Force and I get really pissed, get fucking ready, boys and girls. Anyway, we're going to sacrifice this rather than doing the XYZ summon. Because I don't have Ouroboros in this deck for some fucking reason. Alright, the weakest one will attack with 0 and they get Mirror Forced. Oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Dreams are real. We could win this duel still. We're still in it because we're about to do fucking more than half of his life point damage in one turn. The dream. We have taken the lead successfully for the first time in both of these duels. Even though it shouldn't have been that hard, here we are. Here we are. I wish I could use his effect. Is that just game? I almost want to turn a couple of these to defense position. Well, yeah, we're gonna do that actually. No, we're not, because they're dead either way. We'll change this one to defense position because he might survive an attack, and we'll set him. These are both dead, even if I leave them. If I move them into defense position, they're dead either way. He might not be, though, if it's Mirror Force. So let's go for it. Either one of these monsters landing an attack will sustain me for the duel. What is this? Yes, continues attack. What does this do? You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. That monster gains 1400 attacks at the end phase. Why'd you bring this one back? In fact, why'd you even bring a monster back? Well, luckily I left another one in defense or in attack position just in case, so we can still win. Not too shabby for a duel that people were predicting would take me over an hour. The Evil Swarm deck is a perfect counter, even though I still didn't put in Ouroboros for some fucking reason. Although I actually don't think I would have been able to get him out. Well, no, because he requires 3 4-star monsters to XYZ summon, and towards the end of that duel I would have been able to. But I also probably wouldn't have gotten him out there either. So I guess it's not detrimental that I didn't get him out, but that's okay. No boy howdy, I can't wait to make fun of all the fucking cards I didn't get in this fucking duel reward pack thing. I don't know what you call these. Blackwing Aurora of the Northern Lights. There's no of the Northern Lights, it is just the Northern Lights. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 face-up monsters you control. 1 Blackwing tuner and 1 non-tuner, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Blackwing synchro monster from your extra deck. This card's name, attack, and effects become the same as that monster's until the end phase. That kinda sucks. So until the end phase, and then after the end phase, it has 0 attack, 0 defense? That's garbage. Why wouldn't you just synchro summon the monster? If you can do it with a tuner and you have to do it with a tuner and a normal monster, that's a garbage Blackwing card. How is that good at all? Icarus attack, tribute 1 winged beast type monster, then destroy 2 cards on the field, destroy them. Ironically, that's very good for a Blackwing deck because they are winged beast. W Nebula Meteorite. Change all face-down monsters on the field to face-up defense position. During the end phase this turn, change all light reptile monsters you control to face-down defense position, then draw 1 card for each. After that, you can special summon 1 level 7 or higher light reptile monster from your deck. So that's for an alien deck, right? I can't imagine anything else that specific light reptiles other than alien monsters. So I assume that's for an alien deck. I don't really see a positive use of it, but... Feral Imp. Luckily, we got Feral Imp. Are you fucking kidding me? Remember when Yugi used to use this card? Or was it Joey? Someone used to use this card in the original series. I have this card. You got it in one of the fucking original starter decks way back in the day, before Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out with all these other fucking cards that makes my life a current nightmare. Gagaga wins. Special summon 1 Gagaga monster from your hand as a level 4 monster. Sick, I guess. Moonlit Moonlit Papillon. This is a fucking Pokemon. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Butter Spy monster from your deck. It looks like a Pokemon to me. Venom Serpent. Oh, can we finally maybe build a Venom/Reptile deck? Once per turn, you can place one Venom counter and one monster your opponent controls. Just kidding, I would need more than one of this, but the dream is never going to be realized, but maybe one day. Karakuri Soldier MDL 236 Nasimu. I've already used the Karakuri deck, and I have 3 of this card, so I'm not even going to see this card ever again. Sick. Thanks for that one. If you get 3 of a card, and especially if I paid to get 3 of a card, because I bought DLC, as you guys know on this channel, I have a full playlist of 50 fucking DLC videos. If I do that, don't give me duplicates of it as a deck reward. Just don't do it. Because I know there's a program in this, there's a line of code in this game that says you can't get this card unless you buy this DLC. So why do you disable that code once I've bought in the DLC and I have 3 of it? Because you know that DLC has just 3 of those cards. Stop it, Konami. Fucking stop it. Don't fuck me over like this. Cards are hard enough in this game to get without you fucking me over. Alright? I've spent way too much money on this game series for you to fuck me over on one card at the end of my duel reward, considering I've never built a deck through random cards I've gotten in the duel result screen. Ever. All of my decks are from DLC cards, mostly, except for like 1 or 2. So thanks. Appreciate it, Konami. Alright, next time we are taking on the protagonist of 5D's Yusei Fudo and his Stardust Dragon deck, which I guess he also uses in Expert mode as well as normal mode. That's pretty fucking weird. I think he's one of the few duelists who would actually use his same deck twice, considering Stardust Dragon is like his token monster. But whatever, you run out of ideas sometimes, I suppose. It's weird to me that the, mascot of the series is not the final Duel Tower, and that I still have another Duel Tower left to go in 5Ds, but we're already going to be dueling Yusei Fudo, so that's interesting, I suppose. But that's all I got for this time, folks, because I don't have an outro, really. I've just been kind of really... This episode especially, we've just been winging it. I don't have a speech planned. I was just kind of like, hey, let's do it. It's not even the normal day that I record these, so I'm off my game, but that's okay. In the description below, you can find links to follow me on Twitter and Twitch and support me on Patreon, and I appreciate all of those if you follow me on those places. We're at about 200 followers on Twitter, so that's cool, I suppose, but we're just a couple shy of 1,000 followers on Twitch. So if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitch and be a part of all the streams and all sorts of stuff like that, if Legacy of the Duelist ever does an update that's supposedly coming this December, but I don't know about that. But if it does, I'll be streaming it on Twitch, so if you want to catch that, you'll want to follow me on Twitch, so you can catch some of the streams before they go exclusive to Patreon supporters. So just keep that in mind. And then, if you don't want to do that though, you can share this video to wherever the hell they post Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I'm not sure if people share these videos at all anymore, because YouTube used to give me a notification when videos were shared, but it doesn't do that anymore. So I appreciate it if you share, and then comment below if you post the link to these videos anywhere, or the playlist. That would be cool. Or you can just subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. I've got a bunch of other game series coming. There's this Saturday, tomorrow, if you're watching this video on Friday, the day it goes live, I'm going to be doing a new series in this game called Maze, which is about a sentient, living corn. You heard that right. That game's coming out Thursday, and I'm going to be really excited to play that, and I'll be streaming that on Twitch as well. I've got a Metroid Fusion series coming up pretty soon here. As soon as I get to Christmas break, I'll work on editing that, because I've already recorded and beaten Metroid Fusion, as you've seen on Twitch, as I played through that game. But yeah, that's enough for plugging all my stuff. I'll see you next time when I take on Yusei Fudo. See you around, and I hope you have a wonderful day.